Fuck, we had it.
We had it. That was
Okay,
it.
this one is it.
This one's it. Hold my hand. 1, 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, everybody? 3, 2, 1. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Shop Boys, the podcast where vintage fashion meets Toronto's hottest artists and celebrities. My name is Marcus Lawrence, aka Google Chromeboy, co-founder of Relocation.
And I go by Pope, co-founder and lead stylist at Relocation. Together, we bring you a scoop on vintage fashion and everything cool happening in our city, Toronto.
If it's your first time here, be sure to hit the subscribe button, leave us a comment on YouTube, and write us a review on your favorite podcast platform. It really goes a long way, and we would really appreciate it.
And while you're at it, visit our website, shopboys.ca, to find links to things like our Patreon. We don't want to hold you up any longer. Let's get right into it. Who do we got on the show today, bro?
Today's episode, we got Bebeboy.
Let's get it. What's up, yo?
This is Shop Boys, the Relocation podcast. Today's guest is Bebeboy, the
What's
one and
good?
only.
What's good? What's good?
Only.
Yes, sir. Happy to be here, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's actually great to have you, man.
Yeah, bro. It's
My
been a minute.
God, it's been a minute. It's been a minute, but we have some
Catching up to do.
catching up to do. We go
Yeah,
way
man.
back.
So talk about that, actually. How do you guys know each other?
Yeah, baby boy.
So, yo, me and Pope met in it was like in high school. I think grade 10. I transferred schools, and he was like one of the first friends that I made at the new school. And I was like, bro, like, yeah, when I was 16. When we were
Yeah, I was 16,
This is out in
man.
Brampton, right?
Is that in Brampton?
Brampton.
Yeah.
We were at David Suzuki Secondary School.
Yeah,
Shout out David
That's
Suzuki.
crazy.
Man, I was following my dreams, being like,
But how'd you guys like actually meet? Like, how'd you guys get?
I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was just like,
Yeah,
I think it was actually mutual interest in like a friend group, right? Because
That's what I think it was. Yeah.
yeah, so I was dating this girl named Daniel Gerard at the time.
Oh,
right?
yes.
Wow. Right? And he was hollering at
Some next thing.
One of her friends?
one of her
Yeah,
friends.
one of her
It was-
friends.
Right? And we like,
I think that's how, yeah.
Then we're like, hey, like we started fucking with each other. Then
We had gym together as
we had
well.
gym together, yeah.
Yeah,
and
bro.
Y'all
We
go
had a-
way back.
we spat bars, bro. We
Yeah,
spat
we had a
crazy
couple.
bars back in high school. Every
Y'all
lunch
used to
break.
do the smoke session ciphers and shit.
Social
For sure,
service
for sure.
it was literally every day.
Yeah.
So
man.
you were more into rap back then, though.
Yo, 100%. Yeah, I feel like back then I was just like super influenced by like J. Cole, like Jizzy. Honestly, like Odd Future as well, because I remember at that time like Odd Future was like popping off, you know.
The whole golf wings.
Yeah, exactly. Like that whole movement. So I think it was definitely like I got started doing rap and just like more like English music, but now I've transitioned to like the Latin space.
So yeah, let's talk about that. Let's really talk about who you are and what you do, man. Give us a quick rundown of
man. So
how that really works.
My name is Bebeboy. I'm an artist, producer, songwriter from Toronto. I do Latin music, reggaeton, and bro, honestly, like that's right now, like I'm doing that music because it just feels good to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like whenever I make music, it's just all about like the feeling.
Yeah.
The feeling I get and the feeling I can give people.
Right.
100%.
You know? So currently where I am in my career and my life is just like I just really want to focus on that, bro, and just focus on the vibes. You
You're
know?
like one of the first out of Toronto to really like
That too,
to
bro.
lean into the Latin music, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, there's definitely like other artists that have done it. You know, like Fito Blanco's like an OG as well. But like in terms of the new school, like there's not many of us, man. So it's really cool to be in the space and just like take advantage.
Yeah. Especially right now.
Yeah.
Man. There's
Yeah, because that's what I
Dude.
was gonna say. As of late, like every single fucking club I go to,
not one club is not playing.
like
this,
last
dude.
year, you go to clubs, you'd hear like
Top 40.
808s, trap music, fucking
Yeah.
the crazy fast hi hats. Every single club you go to now, it's Latin music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
reggaeton.
bro.
There's the biggest.
Reggaeton.
It's the biggest thing right now, and me, I'm not reggaeton. I don't even understand what they're saying to me half the
I
time.
can't even
Right?
dance.
You feel me?
I'm too white.
But how is that influenced, like, I guess, your approach to style, right? Like, I remember when you bars heavy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Opposite the door, knock at the door, let them in, come let them explore. Crazy shit. Crazy bars. Style was a little different. How did the reggaeton, how did the new genre that you're diving into, how did that really influence your style, how you're presenting yourself now?
Honestly, just like looking at fashion in like that space, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these guys who are just like doing their thing, you know, like in that industry, like they're very, very like I want to say like almost just like they don't give a shit, bro. Like they're just very free with their style.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's not really, and like they're very like experimental. So I feel like right now I'm just trying to like just do that, like not necessarily like copy, but just definitely be influenced and bring like my style and my vibe to that space, you know?
All right, so let's let's break down the fit right now, man. If you give us the honors, just break down the fit. What you got going on?
This is from Forever 21, to be honest, the men's section.
Hey.
This is fire.
hey.
Just because you said it was.
Yeah, and then right here I have the Band's World T-shirt. This is my logo.
Yeah, I seen that shit on your Instagram.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
Got a little puff print going on there?
Yeah, no puff print. It's just
regular print.
screen printed.
All right.
These are from H&M, some cargo pants. I got the LV side
Talk
bag.
about the shoes.
Certified. The steppers, man.
But I have the Burberrys on. You know what I'm saying?
The little runner
And then
joints.
the Balenci.
The Balenci.
The Balenci.
Be careful.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
honestly,
going back to the reggaeton music stuff and the Latin music, do you feel like, since you are kind of like one of the pioneers of the new age, do you feel like you have a one up on a lot of the other artists that may be coming into the brand now that, you know, the genre is coming more to a forefront and stuff like that?
I mean, like, in terms of calling it a one up, like I wouldn't say that, but definitely like I
edge.
I have an edge in terms of just like, you know, like obviously just being in the space early.
Yeah.
But that's like anything, you know, like if you were on TikTok when it first came out, you're
Right.
now one of like a big creator on TikTok.
Yeah, super huge.
So
influencer.
I think if you get into any space early, whether it be like, you know, the NFT sector or whatever it is, if you get
Crypto.
into it early, then obviously you have
Right.
an advantage.
an advantage, you know. And honestly, like it for me, it just feels cool just to really be able to like push the culture, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's the one thing I always think of. Like I always think of purpose before self. So
now we have this culture, right? How do you find this culture is huge, like from what I'm seeing, but how do you find it here in Canada? Like this is very new.
yeah,
Right?
very new, bro.
It's catching fire fast. We don't have a huge Latin culture in Canada in comparison to the States. But how do you find it here in Canada?
Well, bro, like there's just a lot of talent, but the thing is that unfortunately in Canada right now there's not the biggest like industry,
like,
yeah,
artist
there's not the
pool.
biggest actual like infrastructure to host these kind of artists, you know.
Yeah.
Like I've never been to a Latin songwriting camp in
Right.
Toronto or Canada. I've never like, you know, like, but just now I feel like people, because it's getting so big,
Yeah.
now it's starting to be more normalized. Like,
Yeah, I could see. I could see like a Rolling
in a
Loud
sense.
type festival happening in the coming years.
You know what I'm saying?
Dedicated to
Just Latin
bro.
music, just
For sure.
reggaeton.
Yeah.
What made you get into the high fashion, like the Louis Vuitton, the Prada, the Balenciaga? What, like, I know you're saying it, you're influenced by the people in the space that you're getting into, but like, do you feel like there's another way to approach it?
Well, look, wait. So the question is that why am I now kind of dressing like this?
Like more in that brand name.
Honestly, bro, I think I just started just getting money. You know? You know what I'm saying?
Money changes them.
Yeah,
Money
like,
changes, for real.
but like I always like, bro, I always just had like an attraction to just like high fashion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like whenever I would just like see like whoever was wearing whatever piece, or even like at the fashion weeks, I'm just like, bro, like it's for me, bro, like I'm all about art. You know, that's why also like I like tattoos and shit like that, because it's just like if I can wear someone's art or have someone's art, then it just makes me feel good, you know?
Yeah.
'cause
More expression.
More expression, bro.
Yeah.
So I feel like that is a big thing. you
That's
know?
huge. That's huge. That's huge.
Yeah,
That's
man.
dope, man. I'm a fan. I'm not gonna sit here and like honestly. The
Yeah,
fit
you
is
know?
crazy.
Thank you, bro.
I can't. People need to check out these kicks, man.
We'll get a little step up.
man.
Yeah, man.
But you mentioned TikTok. I saw on your Instagram you got a song going up.
Yeah,
over
man.
on TikTok now.
Yeah,
Why don't you plug that in and tell us a little bit about how that feels?
Yeah, bro.
And,
It's
what's going on with that.
so like the song, first of all, is called Arena y Mar, and it means like sand and ocean.
Okay.
In Spanish. And the first time I wrote it, I was in Miami. So,
Okay.
and I was in Miami for like about 3 weeks, and like I was just really just like enjoying my time there. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like I didn't feel pressed. I was just like literally very present in the moment.
Yeah.
And I just remember being in the studio. My boy had a condo in Brickell, and like it like overlooked kind of Brickell and just like the ocean. And I was like, dude, I wanna make a song
About the ocean.
that and just like, yo, I want to make a song about just how I'm feeling.
That embodies this right now.
Embodies this moment right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like, I
that resonated with people.
Bro, it was you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it just and I wrote that song maybe a year ago, and it came out like now almost coming on to a year. It came out like maybe like 9 months ago.
Yeah.
And fam, it's kind of just taking a life on its own. You know
what led to that though? Like what led to it kind of blowing up on TikTok? Was there like a series of events?
Yeah, for sure, bro. So what happened is that last year, I want to say in like May, my boy Alex, he works at Complex.
Yeah.
And he was interviewing Nicky Jam. And he asked him a question, and he's like, yo, out of these 3 artists, like which one would you pick to go on tour with you? Which one would you sign, or which one would you make a song with? And out of the 3 artists, he picked me, you know, saying like, oh, I would co-sign and also like give him a feature, you know?
Absolutely.
And I feel like that attention kind of just like drove me in a direction, and also the song in a direction where it just like it got a lot of attention from different sources.
Yeah.
So then like I want to say 2 months after that, a rep at TikTok reached out to me and my manager and was like, yo, like we love what you're doing in the space, you know, we want to incorporate more of that culture on TikTok. And bro, I became like the first male Latin artist to get signed to Sound On through TikTok.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's huge, man. And
congrats on that.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
And congrats on the Complex.
The Complex piece, that's huge.
So I guess the Complex thing happened because you had a boy over there.
Yeah, so I mean, me and Alex have been friends for like, I want to say 3-4 years, and like I just respect his hustle and he respects mine.
He's a journalist?
Not really a journalist, but more so just like he's like he does like interviews, bro.
Okay.
With like a lot of just dope people, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, bro. So like it's a relationship where we just respect each other's hustles. So wherever we can help each other out, you know.
What's up.
And at the end of the day, man, like whenever you do great work, you're just rubbing shoulders with people who do great work.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's exactly.
You know
That's exactly right.
Right. So
I wanted to touch a little bit on the Miami situation, right? So you came up with this track in Miami, and that's in that moment you embodied it, right? How do you find the cultures different in how digestive people are down in Miami, down in that kind of scene versus over here? You know what I mean?
It's because literally down there is the mecca of like
it's that.
It's that, bro. Like it's just you get into an Uber, they're speaking Spanish to you. They would speak Spanish to both of you guys.
Straight up. No, I've been to Miami. I've been on Wynwood, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm buying empanadas off the sand. No, right there. I'm sitting on the sand. People will pull up right there. Empanadas.
It's super, super sick, you know, and like that feels like a second home to me.
That's what's up, man.
It's definitely a good space for you to get involved in, for sure.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Like it just feels like I said, just a second home for me. And the big thing, like I was going back to what we said about just like, you know, doing it here.
Yeah.
It's just about purpose, bro. Like if I can bring that culture and just bring how I grew up and, you know, just my upbringing to like a more mainstream, you know, like perspective in Canada, like bro, that's the goal, you know,
like really pioneering it, right? And you can look at tons of examples of people who've pioneered things here in Canada and how it's turned out for them, right? You can look at Cardinal Official, right? Household name for real.
Oh, for sure.
Right? So
I was just with him actually like 3 days ago at some event.
Look at that, man. How does he look? How is he?
He's tall, bro.
Really?
Yeah, very tall. But
is that your first time meeting him?
Yeah, first time. Yeah, honestly.
Did he know you?
We had an interaction and he's like, I've heard of you. But honestly, bro, super, super humble, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was
like
a little bit nervous. Type of guys. Yeah. I was a little nervous.
How do you find his style?
He's dope, bro. He has that straight OG kind of just like urban.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know what you mean. I see his style.
Yeah. It's fucking hard.
Yo, speaking of Miami though, you do shopping out there? You go shopping out there?
That's the one thing, to be honest, bro. I actually haven't. I went to Kith. Kith was fucking sick.
Oh yeah, the shop.
Yeah, the shop. But I haven't actually done like shopping in Miami.
Right, because you're just out there for business.
Yeah, I'm just out there for music, bro.
So work, hustle, man.
Yeah.
I'm just locked in, but definitely something that, yeah, man, I would love to, you know,
partake one day. Especially, man, if you get a couple more of those TikTok sauce going, man. Hey, that's definitely gonna be a possibility. I'm sure it is gonna be a possibility in the coming future, man.
Yeah, man. God willing, you know.
No, that's the thing. So what's your take in on fashion as a whole right now? Like in the space of fashion, everyone has an opinion, right? Everyone has an opinion on where it's at, where it's going. What do you think about it right now?
I think honestly, like it's at a place right now where like there's a lot of like how to put this, like there's a lot of like expression, you know, and I think that like the diversity of all that is like really, really cool.
You don't think it's almost like a costume?
He's got a very strong opinion on fashion.
You don't think fashions? You don't think like it's almost like
I think
like
that
costume versus a fit? It's like
I know what you're trying to say in terms of just like whenever people put on a certain piece, like it's just like, okay, like is this everyday wear? Like are you trying to say that?
Where's the functionality?
Where's the functionality? Okay, so like, honestly, bro, like I definitely know what you're talking about. Like, even those big red boots that we were just talking about.
Yeah, like okay, don't get me wrong, right?
Yeah, like I could probably do
you
a
would
backflip
find me in something like that. Like you would
wear something like that, though,
like the
right?
mischief boots. Like like you know what I'm saying. You style them some camo shorts. So someone hit them on the gram crazy. I was like, yeah, okay.
Would you rock them? Would you rock them?
I would rock them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rock them. But would you go outside in that? You know what I'm saying? Would you go outside in that Yeezy Gap piece?
Yo, I rock that with that boots all day long.
Yeah,
Matt's killing me.
I was gonna say I would too. I would literally.
All right. All right, I can see that. I can see
I would
where
literally
you're coming from. But my angle on this is a lot of fashion now is almost becoming comical.
Okay.
And competition.
And
like, how can I one up the next?
Yeah,
one?
how more different can I be? How you know what I mean? And now it's get to the point where people are looking like it looks like you're wearing a costume.
Yeah.
Some of these people look like they're wearing costumes when they pop outside, and I love fashion, self-expression.
I know, bro. Like, you always been like that. Like ever since I met you, like you always had the freshest snapbacks.
You know the vibes.
The freshest Jordans. You know.
Been outside for real, guys. Man, till it's quiet. Till it's quiet for real. But I feel like a lot of things in this world right now, we've lost a grip on what fashion and style really is. Like you can really just throw on
reality is.
On what reality.
Bro, the other day a fucking video popped up of like the jerkin era. You know, like you were jerk.
The best era.
And they were all just rocking skateboarder swag.
Yeah,
like it was all just like super tall tees, super tall button-up shirts, cargo shorts with like Vans and shit like that. I was like, bro, this was sneakers. A good swag, bro.
This was a good style. They're bringing it. It's coming back. It's coming back a little bit.
Facts.
But
I'm not gonna lie. If I had a fashion era that like it was my favorite, was the 90s.
Really,
bro, the way like Fabulous dressed, the way 50 Cent dressed.
Yo, let's speak on that because I did a dive on your Instagram. I saw you rocking like the Guess stripe shirt, the Rockaware rugby shirt.
Yeah.
What other brands like from the 90s and the Y2K really like are notable to you or inspire you?
Definitely like obviously like the old like vintage Nike. You know, like that kind of like sporty wear.
The good Nike.
Yeah, good Nike.
I feel like you'd be an Averex guy.
Averex.
You
oh no, 100% big Averex.
I've never heard of them.
No,
it's
bro. What is that? Is that like almost like a
Pele?
Yeah,
it's
very
like
much like
Pele. Oh, fire.
Very much like that. Very much like this.
Yeah.
But like more rare.
Yeah.
You guys gotta put me on.
No, we got you. We're here for that, man.
You guys gotta put me on.
Yeah, man.
But Nike Champion.
Yeah, Champion. Honestly, some old Reebok pieces are fire.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So
like athletic wear,
yeah, bro. Like
that ties into the whole Latin culture.
Yeah, man. Big. Yeah, but then you have like whenever like the old kind of Jay-Z era, also fabulous. Like whenever
the Adidas tracksuits,
or like the more like classy when they come out like in the minks and just like
the Dapper Dan.
Yeah, bro, exactly.
Dapper Dan,
like that kind of style as well is just hard.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, man. Man, I missed the jerking era. I think
this guy goes back to the jerking era. He's been thinking about the jerking era this whole time.
90s, man.
You definitely were stepping out in the jerk circles.
I wasn't the guy that go hop in no jerk circle and just throwing myself around, but I was definitely stepping.
Go ham with that shit.
Yeah, it was super. Yeah, at my school, I went to private school at that time, so like no one was out wearing uniform.
They were literally jerks.
It was horrible.
Actual jerks.
They were jerks. They were jerks, folks. Hey yo, Shop Boy listeners. As you know, Mark and I are vintage fashion enthusiasts and store owners. Our shop, Relocation, specializes in streetwear vintage clothing that's sourced from all over the world.
That's right, Pope. And we wanted to take a quick little moment to tell you guys about our Patreon community. By signing up, you'll get access to exclusive perks like discounts on our vintage clothing, behind the scenes content of the podcast, and even a reservation email list for new arrivals in the shop.
That's a fact, Mark. Our email list is a special benefit for our Patreon supporters. Whenever we get a new vintage piece in, we'll we'll send you an email with photos and details about each item. This means you'll have first dibs on the best clothing, vintage clothing, before anybody else.
And not only that, but you'll also get discounts on our already affordable vintage clothing. It's our way of saying thank you to you guys for supporting us, the shop, and the show.
Hey, yo, we know that vintage fashion isn't always the most accessible option for everyone, which is why we want to make it easier for our listeners to get their hands on some unique, stylish pieces. By joining our Patreon community, you'll be helping us continue and curate the best vintage clothing and bring you some dope-ass content.
So take a second, head over to patreon.com/shopboys, sign up, and become a part of the community. We can't wait to share our latest vintage finds with you and also give you a glimpse into the world of vintage fashion.
Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in, but let's get right back to it, man.
Let's get it.
You know, where do you hope to see your music going? Where do you hope to see, the career path? Like, I know you're into the songwriting as well. And then again, like, kind of just taking steps back into realize, like, you spit bars, like you were like a full blown MC. So, like, is that territory that you want to dive back into? Are you really comfortable where you're at right now? And you're like, hey, no, these are my people. This is what I can do, and this is like where I feel the most comfortable and powerful, kind of thing. Like, I can do this better. Like,
well, for me, it's just like, bro, like I don't want to like pigeonhole myself either and say, oh, I'm just doing reggaeton. Like I'm still penning English records. I'm still writing. You know?
Exactly. Yeah, you just like, literally came from you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So for me, it's more so just bro, just like whatever just feels good.
It's also like what you're seeing success in too, right?
It's like a trivia. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like he's hella successful with the Latin
exactly,
shit.
Yeah, 100%. But like even if you had the success, you tasted that and whatnot, you've had success with your rap music too before as well. I've seen you perform in Mississauga Square, Town Square and whatnot. What is it? It's not really your choice. You're not saying like, hey, this is where I want to end up. It's like, hey, whatever feels right.
Whatever feels right. And honestly, bro, like also like another like niche space as well is like making Spanglish work, because I feel like sometimes it's a little bit like cheesy and corny.
Making Spanglish work. All right. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And like I can pen a really good English record and I can pen a really good Latin record, you know, and I feel like that's also an edge where like some of the cats that were born in Puerto Rico, Colombia, they can't speak English. Yeah. But it's like, since I was raised with both languages, you know, like I can
bridge that gap.
Bridge the gap.
All right.
Exactly,
yeah. No, I see that. I see that.
Do Spanish people, do they hear an accent in your Spanish, or
honestly, bro,
you're like, certified out there?
I definitely will, bro. Like it's not my primary language, you know. Like, so it's definitely been like a learning experience. Yeah. Like I've always spoken it. Yeah. But obviously I'm not going to speak it as good as someone that grew up in Colombia or whatever.
All the slang, all the lingo, all that sort of stuff, all the nuances in language.
But bro, at the end of the day, like I'm just, you know, every single day I speak it. So
yeah, man, that's what's up.
Yeah, man.
I love that, man. I love that. I'm actually super proud of you, man. From high school.
What do you think the biggest challenge as a Canadian Latin artist has been so far?
Just to get like the recognition, I guess, like in the space, you know, like, but shouts out Spotify. I just got put on Radar Canada. Dope. The only Latin artist on Radar Canada, you know. So,
that's crazy. How did that come about, actually?
Just consistency, bro. Like I can't, like, in any space, you know, whenever you work at something, bro, whenever you do something out of passion, out of love, and you have a vision for yourself, bro, like it just, whatever you're working towards will come true.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, bro.
Literally live.
There's no other way around it. Like if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing to get to the places where you want to get to
consistently,
every single day is not going to be your best day. Yeah. But if you do your best on that specific day, that's all that matters.
Something might hit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think
that's a fact. That's how we're here. That's right how now.
We're here.
Yeah,
no,
bro.
we honestly, man, dude, we have tons of stories of that.
Yeah, bro.
Of just like, you know, being consistent days where you think that everything can blow up. Literally, everything can blow up. Like it's blowing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And just like this, bro.
Just like this, it can just friggin' cool down.
So
and turn
the unseen hand can touch
the unseen hand. That
yeah, bro. Honestly, like it'll just, you know. So for me, man, like just the consistency has gotten me where I want to get to. But yeah, one of the biggest challenges was just getting the recognition. But I feel like now, once you break down the door, like after that, you know.
Do you find traveling is a big challenge?
Not a challenge, no. To be honest, no. I feel like honestly, I'm also a very social person.
Yeah.
So whenever like I travel, like I try and meet as many people, have as many great conversations as I can. You know, just be tapped into what the city has to offer. So traveling for me is a huge deal, especially now. Like I've been traveling a lot lately, and just like, yeah, bro, like it definitely opens up your mind to different perspectives. You know.
Have you been traveling to Southern America at all, or mainly just like the southern states?
No, honestly, I went to Colombia 2 years ago, but I want to go. I want
for some music shit.
It would no.
Some fam or just vacation.
Just honestly, just to go, just to go catch the vibes.
Pleasure.
Hey,
shit.
gosh, bro.
I feel like making moves out there is definitely
that's
part of the vision. Down
that's
the line
next on my list for sure.
For sure.
To be there, you know? But so taking my friend,
that's why you don't smoke before the podcast.
Hey, look, we gotta keep it gangster. We gotta keep it vibrant. Just for the people that haven't seen you,
yeah, man,
we gotta take the Balenci's off, and let's see that face tat. Let's talk about
bro. Let me show my face.
There we go. How much guts? Because I'm not super tatted up, but a face tat. Was that the point in time where you're like, yo, dude, I'm doing this shit?
Yeah, for sure. That's what I like. I always was committed.
Yeah.
And I always wanted a face tattoo. I remember like I was actually looking through like my Snapchat memories, and this was like maybe 2019 for Halloween. I had like
you put a fake one on.
I put face tats. I put face tats on.
That looks fine.
Yeah, and I was like, God damn. I was like, you know what I'm saying?
What'd your parents think?
Oh, bro, I didn't tell my parents at first, but they were.
Did your mom cry?
She probably cried in private.
My mom cried when she seen my hands.
Really?
Yeah, I walked into Christmas with my hands tattooed. She just started crying.
Yeah, bro. I definitely felt bad, not because the choice of getting a face tattoo, but more so because the way, you know, my
she
parents
reacted.
Yeah, bro. Like
the
at the end
reception.
yeah, man. But bro, now it's like I look at myself and I don't even like think. I feel like I have a face tattoo.
Yeah, but you know,
it's so part of me, bro, and like. Yeah.
Like even me just now, like I've seen it on you for a minute now, so like I didn't bat two eyes at it, but I'm like, shit, these guys haven't no like it's sweet though, like it's very original.
What does it say?
Bebe.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
it's really original. A lot of motherfuckers do the like tier, like cross,
the handwriting,
like stuff like
man.
that, like that.
That was freehand. That was freehand.
Who did it?
Shout out Todd from Adrenaline.
Okay, all right.
Adrenaline Tattoos. Yeah,
I see you, Todd.
Yeah, he went in. So, yeah, bro. Honestly, like I said, also just art. I wanted it for a long time, and like whenever I did, I was completely sober too.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I remember my brother was getting his neck tattooed, and I was like, "Yo, let me just
do it.
Let me just get it
on the spot. It wasn't predetermined.
On the spot.
Jeez, that's gutsy.
Because, bro, I feel like I feel like something like that. If you just think about it too much,
you're gonna hesitate, and you'll never get it.
You overthink it.
Yeah, and honestly, like it's something that just like honestly I love, bro.
Man, I love it.
I love. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely a
suits
grabber.
you too.
It suits you well, man.
Thank you, man.
For sure.
Honestly. So, any projects coming up this summer? Anything that you want to like just talk about? Anything that you're like, hey,
plug your
yeah, bro.
Shit.
So I just released an EP called Sinceramente Bebe, which means sincerely.
Can you do a little slower for the people?
Sinceramente Bebe.
Sinceramente Bebe.
You gotta roll the R. Sinceramente.
Sinceramente Bebe.
Sinceramente Bebe.
I think I hit that shit, bro.
Yeah, so I just dropped that, and so one of the records on that is called Corazón de Nieve, which means heart of snow, and that one just got
that's sick.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's sick.
Yeah, so that one just got put on Radar Canada, New Music Friday Canada, New Music Friday Latin.
Dope.
Yeah, so I was with Spotify again, you know, on the team over there for
those are the guys.
So I just released that. Like 2 weeks ago, I dropped a video as well on YouTube. If you don't know, I'm on YouTube at Bebeboy. Subscribe.
Go peep that.
Yeah, and next for me, bro, is I'm gonna work the single game. I have a record coming out called HP, which in Spanish, like whenever we say like something is like hijo de puta or like algo es hijo de puta, it's like, yo, it's fucking sick.
Okay.
Or like just having a good time.
That's the lingo. Okay, that's the lingo. That's what's up.
It's the Spanish lit.
It's the Spanish lit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, yo, that's HB, bro.
Exactly.
You gonna lose shit.
HP. HP.
Horsepower.
Yeah, horsepower.
Higher power.
Higher power. So that's gonna be next, and then I'm working on an album. Hopefully, it comes out like in June-ish in summer. It's called Frecuencias, which means frequency.
Nice.
And frequencies in
That's
English.
sweet, man. No, that
Yeah,
sounds
Any
awesome.
any songwriting stuff coming out that you know of yet, or gotta be hush hush about that?
Yeah, I mean, I've sent demos to some bigger artists. I cut a reference for a big artist as well from the city. So
Hey,
Keep an eye out for that.
yeah, man. So hopefully it drops. But yeah, dude. Like, other than that, man, just trying to like get my foot in that game. You know, being from Toronto, and obviously it's like a lot of the business is like in the States. You know, so
Yeah.
just trying to just get like a hold of like that industry and how it works, and just focus on making great music.
that's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. And now let's get into the dream world. Like, who would you? Let's just think. Who would you want to make a song with right now? If you could pick anyone in the world.
Just one artist.
Nah, let's actually go.
Pitbull.
Let's go.
Joking, but
Let's actually
That would
go a
actually be
couple
turn.
genres. Let's do in the Latin music and the Latin style. Who would it be? And then like bring it back to bars, right? Because man,
For sure.
I've been a
100%.
fan of your bars
Yeah.
since grade 10. So
Thank you, bro.
two artists there.
So in the Latin space, definitely like a Bad Bunny or or like Jay Cortez, Jayco, or honestly Faye. There's a lot of like different guys, and then if we're talking about bars, bro. Like Wayne would be like an unreal like dream collab, bro. Like that would
That'd
be
be
like,
crack.
you know, obviously Drizzy.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
I feel like that could actually happen. Though.
I feel like
That'd be
that's
dope,
gonna
bro.
happen.
That'd be
I
dope.
really,
Let's put it out there right now.
Yeah, we're putting it out
I don't
here.
even- maybe he's heard, maybe he hasn't. Like I was on OVO Sound last year.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
heard then.
Yeah, so
probably
shouts out the Owls, you know.
Shouts out the all-seeing one. You know.
The pyramid guys.
But yeah, bro. So then like Wheezy, Drizzy, 50 would be crazy.
50 would be
50.
nuts. I could see that too.
50 now though.
50
then.
50 then. Yeah, I
The
guess
50
so.
brought it back.
But 50's on his executive share now though.
Yeah, he's probably looking for. He's probably looking for an
bro.
artist like you right now.
Yeah, man.
You got to tap in,
Gotta tap in with the boy 50.
man. That's what's up, man. And then just to bring it home, you know, we're a fashion store, fashion forward.
Yeah, man. Shouts out Relocation.
Shouts out relocation. You see the hat, you see the cap. You know where it's at. You have one article that you could pick in the world that you've ever seen. What piece do you wish you had? One garment that you wish that you could say.
Could it be shoes as well?
Yeah. Yeah, I can.
Let's say a shoe.
Let's go a shoe and
and a piece.
Okay.
and a piece.
If we're talking about shoes, I would want the Red Octobers.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, like definitely the fucking Red Octobers. And then if we're just talking about a piece, bro, honestly, man, I don't know. I can't really think of just like one. I remember I saw this one ASAP Rocky thing he did, and it almost looked like that, bro. But it was like a red jacket, and I have the picture saved, and the whole fit was disgusting. It was an all red fit with like a turtleneck. And bro, like if I could have one fit or like one, like, you know, it would definitely be that one.
You know the picture?
Honestly,
You'd have to dive.
You have to dive in. No,
Yeah.
I feel you. No, that's
We'll
fair.
pull it up on the screen.
Yeah, we'll find it for you guys. We'll find it for you guys.
We'll pull it
Trust
up.
me.
We'll pull it
Man,
up.
Red Octobers, that's definitely a home run for me, honestly.
Yeah, man,
That's
the Red
definitely a
Octobers
home
would be
run.
crazy.
Man, imagine that. Imagine that happening. So Kanye West gets dropped by Adidas.
Yeah.
Right, this is a made up
Let's talk
scenario
about
though.
this real quick.
Right, we'll talk about this. But like
Yeah.
imagine if this scenario panned out. Adidas drops Kanye West. Kanye West then bounces back to Nike and drops.
Well, they're taking Adidas is
They're taking it back, but I'm saying
Yeah.
this is like, what if Kanye West went back to Nike and made like
the craziest.
like the original Nikes, like his what are they called? They were called.
You
Okay.
showed me them the other day.
Let me ask you guys a question now.
Okay.
Where do you think right now Ye would excel and like grow more? Do you think it would be at Adidas or at Nike?
Well, now,
right now, current time.
That's a
current
tough
time,
question.
Adidas, reason being is because they need him. Because he's just getting.
Well, and it's just such a hyped up situation too.
Yeah,
right?
so much.
So I feel like
But then if you look at
if you were to go to Nike,
if you go to Nike, then it'd be even more hyped because there's a controversy around it. But then I don't think they.
I think the way he would excel is to go to Nike, put some shit out, leave their ass, and go back to Adidas.
They just did it all
Play
over
both
again.
sides of the fence.
And that'd be some yay shit to do.
That'd be some
that
super
totally
yay
would.
shit. You know
what I'm saying?
Kanye West.
Just do like one quick drop with Nike, then be like, nah, you know what? I'm back.
I'm back.
Yeah, man.
Well, yeah, you saw the 650s that just dropped.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't just drop the samples. They're like the 350s, but mid cut.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with those, bro.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well, I've only had one pair of Yeezys in my life because I got a really good exchange.
Shout out to Relocation.
Shout out Relocation. Shout out Sinister.
Yeah.
The Geyser.
Yo, side note, I just thought of something that you were like one of the first people that put me onto Kasubi jeans.
Yeah, it's
Man,
the
this-
K
this-
Silent.
Me too, actually.
What?
K Silent. Subi.
Subi.
Yeah, man. No, you have a pair right there. Shout out
He put me on the suit.
Shout out
even though I
Subi.
never owned a pair.
I was into that fashion stuff, man. I'm kind of not, as of right now, the kind of direction that they're going in with fashion. Everyone's really not my favorite right now. Like, I'm not really on anyone's
He's
team.
a vintage head now.
You know what?
Yeah, I've been
you know what?
converted.
You know what fashion like I'm really into as well? Like what people have going on in like Korea and Tokyo.
Yep.
Japan's always been fashion forward.
Yeah,
Man,
you know?
those-
Especially with the vintage.
Yeah,
too.
those guys
Their
are
vintage game
nice,
is crazy.
Yeah, bro. So that's also a trip that I definitely want to.
Oh man, imagine
Apparently,
going
it's
to
not
Japan
that good
now.
of a trip to do.
If
right?
you don't,
Unless
if you
know-
don't have someone that speaks Japanese,
I'll learn it, bro.
well, there's
I will learn
translator
that
apps now
language.
that
yeah, we have
you
we have
get around
we have
Yeah, exactly.
But
Google.
I've heard that it's really tough, but and it's not just like the translation, like talking to people. It's like reading signs to get around and shit.
Yeah,
It's real
for
tough,
sure. Yeah,
you know, like-
I'd be chopping all them,
Man,
all of
dude,
them out there.
I could
I'd be
imagine
on the-
living in
on the
Japan.
loose.
Like, have you guys seen Tokyo Drift? Remember that movie?
Yeah, of course, bro. Of course.
is
Come
grass
on.
green?
Yeah.
Is the Pope Catholic?
You know, Pope's right here, and he's definitely not Catholic.
Finish your point, dickhead.
But yeah, no, that's when I was like, I wish I can go to Japan. Like, I wish I could be Bow Wow. Like, my car looks like the Hulk's trying to bust out of
That'd
it.
be crazy.
Remember that shit?
yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Wait, Bow Wow wasn't in Tokyo, or was he?
You didn't see everybody.
Bro, I saw it when I was fucking 12.
I'm playing with you. Yeah, no, man, Japan would be a trip. Yeah, I guess talking about that topic as well, right? Anywhere in the world that you wish you can just really go and you can go visit.
Yeah, bro. I recently came across a place on the coast of Africa. I think it's like on the coast of like Zimbabwe or something, bro. It's called Mauritius.
Okay.
And like, yo, this is whoever's watching this right now.
Yeah.
Search up Mauritius. I don't know how to spell it, but bro, it's like the
We'll
most
pull it up on the screen.
bro, it's the most beautiful place, and it's so low key. Like, yo, I have this like almost like a fetish of like going places that like no one has been.
Yeah.
Or doing things that no one has done. You know, for me, like just like, you know, being like a fucking like a
Like Tasmania. You'd be like one of them motherfuckers.
just next kind of places, you know. So like I was following some travel things on Instagram, and I saw this place and I was like, bro, it looks like, have you guys seen Avatar? The new
Yeah, that
I've seen a
thing's
single Avatar.
nuts.
Okay.
Nuts
So
movie.
you see how that looks? How like the way like the people in the water and like
Yeah.
bro, that is how it looks.
Man, they have an airport?
Like,
How would you get there?
There's an airport there. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
You gotta go by boat.
Yeah.
Some places are like that.
gotta ride a dolphin in.
It's a country, but it's a smaller country. But like, yeah, it definitely
Full
has an airport.
airport? Shit, man.
Yeah,
I have to
man.
tap in myself, man.
Yeah, bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Word.
So
Word.
yeah, what do you think? And what do you think about vintage? I know not everyone has an opinion on vintage,
Yeah.
right? If you asked me a year ago today, I'd probably be like, I don't know.
Well, honestly, I love it. Like, I'm super into thrifting as well. You know,
Really?
And
Where
like
you
when
go thrifting in Toronto?
there was one place called Uncle Vintage. Have you guys been to it?
Yeah,
I think
they're in Kensington now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they moved, right?
Yeah.
And
they're
then
from Japan.
Yeah, and then there was from what's it called? There was like a place or two in Kensington. I don't know. Do you know across the Dirty Bird?
Exile?
No, Vintage Depot.
It's Vintage Depot.
Yeah,
It's Vintage Depot. Yeah.
There's some controversy around that company right now.
Really? Eh?
Yeah.
Hey, you know,
We won't speak on that. But
politics.
we'll talk about that off. No, it's not even it's in the news. The Sun.
Oh yeah. Real smoke outside for real. Actually, that's crazy, man.
Yeah. We'll talk about it later.
Too bad.
Yeah, that's why I used to work for them actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Sick, bro.
Yeah, I used to do all their online shit.
Dope.
Do you remember your first vintage piece? Your first garment that was you were like, this is vintage. I'm gonna pick this up. First thrifted piece. Or whatever.
Yeah, bro. It was a K-way. It was a K-way like almost like a windbreaker, bro.
Yeah.
And I still have it. It's like
We got a full suit here.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Full K-way suit.
Oh,
yeah.
bro, it was nuts, and like it was like it's pink and like blue, and it has like this like pocket right on the
Yeah, the kangaroo pouch.
on the belly, and
Yeah.
like you know those jackets that have like the hood that you can like tuck in.
Yeah,
it has that, bro. It's
You know those jackets
disgusting.
become a fanny pack too, eh? You can roll it up and it becomes.
Yeah,
a
give us some
fanny pack.
backstory on that stuff, man. How do you know? Like,
K-way?
yeah, give me some. Give me some.
Basically, just a U.S. fucking skate surf company,
sick.
beach company, and their whole thing was that they were like stowaway jackets, so you could roll it up and that kangaroo pouch, you could fold the whole jacket into the
kangaroo.
pouch,
Whoa.
and then it becomes a fanny pack. That's why there's two straps on the side that click.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
Learn something
That's
new every
good
crazy.
pick. Good
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah,
Good pick.
You have it in you.
You know what I'm saying?
Those
Had to
K-way
bring it-
joints go up. That's why
Yeah.
I grab them every
Yeah,
time I
straight
find
up.
them. Like,
I
straight up.
thrifted this disgusting Sean John jacket. It's
Jeez.
it's like a velour, black velour.
Yeah.
Like a big, like a bro, like that old school.
That old school
Yeah.
style you were talking
You know what I'm
about.
saying?
Yeah.
So I thrifted that, and then honestly, like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, I find some pretty good shit.
Man.
Pretty good shit.
I'm telling you, when I go thrifting, I
man.
feel like I find the best
Yeah,
shit
bro.
ever, man.
Yeah,
like,
man.
I remember I used to find like cars, Baby Milo stuff
Really, eh?
early on when I like Value Village. You go to Value Village, just when like remember like STA Facebook markets. Remember that
the
stuff?
Facebook market, yeah.
That's how I used to make that brand.
I still know kids fucking coming up on Facebook.
For sure,
Yo,
bro.
that
For
was-
sure. It's a big.
It was big.
Yeah.
Going to Value Village, leaving with a couple more articles than you're supposed to.
Yeah, man.
Putting that shit on the friggin' on the Facebook markets.
Yeah.
Man, dude, I came up on a Cause Baby Milo joint.
Crazy.
Right
Crazy club.
at a thrift at a Value Village.
Yeah.
$200 later, man. I was like, man, this is
what's
it.
up.
This is what I want to do forever.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's
Literally.
dope.
This is what I want to do forever.
The eureka moment.
Yeah, I was like, I need to do fashion. I love fashion. I love
My boy popped out in a Supreme Skittles collab jacket.
What the fuck?
It
That's
was
a thing.
bro, yeah, it's insane, fam.
Jeez.
Never seen
But
it
he
in
found
my
it
life.
at a thrift.
No, bro,
Oh.
he's really into fashion. It's the guy Alex from Complex. Like he's
Okay.
like, bro, he's at Complex Con all the time.
Yeah, I
Like, he's, like,
seen him in that post. He's rocking the Coogee
bro.
sweater. I was like, yo, this guy knows his shit.
That guy's like, you guys should take in his pieces as well.
Well, check out his drip.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have him on the podcast.
yeah.
Pretty soon.
Yo, for sure, 100%. Yo,
connect
honestly,
those
yo,
dots.
I feel like Alex would fucking rage in here.
Like,
Yo, let's get it.
Let's make it happen.
Plug us in.
Yeah.
Plug us in, scratch
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, 100%. 1,000%. That's the homie.
Man, that's what's up.
Yeah, bro.
Back in high school, I remember a few things about you. I
Yeah,
remember a few things.
that was a ladies' man for sure.
You were ladies, man. That was a Fendi. All the qualms.
folks.
Man, dude, I remember the first time I lost my virginity with this guy,
Like,
in that same house,
together.
not together.
No,
Not
exactly.
to- okay,
Pause.
Let's rephrase that.
change that statement up.
I
We're
lost my
public right now,
virginity
you
in
know.
the same house.
Yeah.
Right? It was crazy situation. It was
On his
super fun.
accord.
No, it was because the person that he was talking to at the time
Was like
my
Is
friend.
this the girl that you were talking
Yeah,
about?
their
yeah.
parents went to friggin'
Croatia or something like that.
Croatia.
I feel like you've told me this story.
Great.
Now I know why you remembered her name and you didn't.
That's right, Matt. Ding, ding, ding. 100 points. Yeah, no.
Yo, I gotta piss. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Your thing.
But yeah, no, it was my first, and yeah, it was crazy, man. Friggin'. But I remember in high school. I remember grade 11, right? I remember grade 11. You really got into the football
Yeah, bro.
with Twan.
Yeah, man.
Remember that?
Yeah, man.
How does that feel? Like, what was that like? What was that like being a
Bro,
You're huge.
Yeah, out of all the sports I played hockey, soccer, football, done a bit of boxing. Out of all like the sports,
Yeah.
would have to be like football was one of the most like craziest experiences for me. Just like in terms of like the training, the discipline.
You took that shit for real.
Every single day was practice, bro.
Yeah, like no, it was. I was kind of blown away. I was like, fam, fuck, I should have tried out for the football.
You should have, bro. You should have been a crazy wide receiver.
It looked like everyone was having a blast all the fucking time.
Yeah, man.
Go in the weight room.
Yeah, it was sick.
What was the orangutan guy's name again? The freaking coach or teacher? What's his name? He hated my guy.
Yo, after you said orangutan, I'm not gonna mention any name.
Straight up, dude. Straight. I don't know. You guys take it for what you want. But
this guy's
man, yeah, you took the football serious. You really enjoyed it, eh?
Yeah, bro. It was amazing. I just feel like I've always been like a very like just hands-on person, just getting into it, and just gave me a way just to express myself. Like I was defensive end.
That's sweet. Expressing yourself is a big part of who you are, right?
Yeah, and just like I remember, bro. It was Friday Night Lights we were doing,
Man, I remember that shit.
And bro, the other team returned a punt. It was a punt return, so like we were catching the ball, and I ended up catching the ball.
Yeah.
And my coach, I heard him yelling from the sideline. He's like, "Take a knee, take a knee." And I was like, "Yo, fuck this."
that.
I was like, "This is my fucking moment.
This is my time.
This is my moment."
Yeah.
I was like, "This shit right now, this is what matters." So I heard him. He's like, "Take the knee," yelling, and I'm like, "Fuck that, bro." I just tuck the ball. I was like a fucking train. I start going, and I saw this kid coming towards me, and I'm like, "Yo, it's me or him." So I'm running through this boy. Yeah. And I just put my shoulder down, and I hit him so hard, and all I heard from the sideline was like, "Oh." Yeah, and I just kept running, and I got like tackled like 5 yards after. But that was one of the craziest moments in like
I love that,
career.
man. I know that feeling, that dopamine spike.
Yeah, when I was young, bro. Yeah.
So what position?
I was defense. I was never any good though, to be honest. I was like just house league.
No,
it was it was dope,
No,
hockey is fucking hard.
Yeah, it is.
Hockey is hard, bro. The
Played
way,
my whole life.
yeah, bro. Like the way you have to like control the puck while still looking up, like it's
insane. It's insane.
tough sport.
Basketball's harder.
Yeah. The BYHL,
Say again.
BYHL, Brampton the Youth like hockey league or whatever. I was young. I was maybe like in grade 8. Yeah.
Just house league shit.
Yeah, bro.
Were you guys allowed to fight?
No, we weren't even allowed to check, but I was just a little demon, bro, and I was just like hitting everyone.
Yeah.
Just smacking people.
I remember the parents would be getting mad sometimes.
Oh, bro, so heated.
Oh man, yeah.
So
It's
heated.
hockey, man. It's
So
hockey.
heated.
I used to live behind Bampton Battalion Arena.
Yeah.
Gregory shit over there, man. Dude, I'd go watch some games, and these guys would be losing their marbles.
Yeah, bro. Hockey dads are a different.
Yeah, because everyone thinks their son's gonna be Gretzky. You know what I mean? Like straight up. But other
You
people
play ball too?
Honestly, I never played on a league, bro.
Did you guys ball together growing up?
Nah, I was
really.
like
East was really good, bro.
Like I was nice.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah, I was really doing it. But we
You and CJ.
me and CJ Bennett. Shout out CJ Bennett,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, we gotta set up that relocation tournament, bro.
We're getting
I'd be down for
Hey,
something like that.
that's already in the works, guys. Just
barbecue.
yeah, we're having this summer. We're
That'd be
having
dope.
the relocation basketball tournament.
Yeah,
You
plug
guys
that
gonna
shit
be
in.
tapped in. You guys gonna have all the information on our website. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I think we had a great chat.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Baby
bro.
Boy, for being
Of course,
here,
man.
my
Thank
guy.
you, brother.
Blessings,
My guy.
blessings,
Appreciate you, man.
Broski.
My guy. Some time.
Share your socials.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
so you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, the whole works at Bebeboy, BEBEBOY World with a U, WURLD.
out the
I'm sure you guys are
Spotify.
gonna drop the link somewhere.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
link's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be
Somewhere here?
over here.
Yeah.
and in the description.
Probably in the description. It's probably not even to be up there. It's probably not. Boom! And that's a wrap. Another episode of the Shot Boys. Thanks for tuning in and joining us on this fashion-filled journey for real.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed the episode and maybe learned something new about either us or the guests. Please be sure to subscribe to our podcast on your favorite podcast platform, and
Don't forget to leave us a review on the Apple Podcast or whatever you're listening from. Your feedback helps us improve the show and reach
sir.
more listeners for real.
If you want to stay in the loop on all things Shop Boys, be sure to follow our shop at Relocation Toronto on social media. We're going to be sharing sneak peeks, behind the scenes content, and announcements about upcoming episodes.
And even more exclusive perks, join our Patreon community.
Yes,
As a
sir.
member, you'll get discounts on high-end vintage clothing from our store Relocation and early access to our new arrivals.
Thanks again for listening to Shop Boys. We'll be back soon with more interviews, more vintage finds, and more fashion insights. Until then, stay stylish and keep on shopping and watching.
Like God.